Well, good afternoon, and progress with the lounge next it's progressing nicely. It's slow but steady, and I've nearly finished the first 2 boxes of Pike from Warlord Games, and that will be 60. Just finishing off the last 10 today, hopefully, or get the washes on today, and then I'll start basing up. I've got, I think I may have mentioned before that the pipe blocks will be 32 strong, and then on top of that I have added shot stands with the units. It hasn't been as bad as I once. That's the wife. It hasn't been as bad as I first thought. These land snakes, as long as you paint them in batches, it's pretty straightforward. I have been experimenting with different base colours of the undercoats. I've been using greens, browns, whites, silvers, just to cut down the painting time a little bit, and I think it has worked. What I'll do though is I'm going to finish all of them, and then set about basing them up, so I know what sort of which batches can mix in with the others. But no, quite good, quite enjoyable. I've had a few bits and pieces arrive in the post, but all books and ospreys. So the land snakes there, and in there I picked up some rather nice flags from Ian, flags of war. I'm not too sure how these how the flags work on the land snakes. I think it's I want to try for possibly a flag every stand to make it look really colourful on these pipe blocks. I have got the flags from Warlord Games, which came with the boxes of Pike and the starter set. So I've got a fair few. They're a bit smaller, well, they're quite a lot smaller than Ian's, but as long as I keep them, I'll sort that out. So that was that one. So picked up that one, which is quite a good read. I think I'm not overly sure what forces I'll be building up. It's a long way off before I decide on that. I think the land snakes will be a separate division, and obviously they can go with a multitude of different armies of that period. And I got this one yesterday, a bit early, but there's a few good pictures in that, and it all helps with learning about the period. Thanks to Ken, I picked up Furioso, which looks quite an interesting set of rules. I say I'm looking towards Pike and Shot mainly because we play a lot of black powder, and so you've got that core system running throughout the rules. But this is quite good, not overly expensive. Ken's done some tutorials on how to play Furioso, so I'll put that on in the background while I'm painting, and hopefully I'll be picking a few things up along the way. And it has it's not a comprehensive list, but use some army lists just to see what's possible in this time period. So that's that. What I'll do, I'll do a closer look at these and see what you think. Yes, Christmas around the corner, so I've written out my lists, and hopefully Father Christmas will bring me some stuff that I can add to this slowly growing army. I mentioned it before. The only thing is that as you get older, financially you can possibly afford a few more bits and pieces, but you just don't have the time. So it's always that trade-off. When I was younger, I could paint as much as I wanted to, but obviously family life and the realities deem otherwise sometimes. But we'll carry on progressing, as we all should. Thanks for watching. No, not thanks for watching. I'll show you the figures. Now see, we have the final 10, 5 with a silver base coat or chainmail. I think that's from Army Painter, which is quite handy, and a few brown. What I've done here, I've included some of the Zweihanders, which are the double-handed swords, and I need a couple more handgunners just to make up a final base, a command base for my handgunners. So that's those. I'll be doing those today. These are the, I won't show you all the figures because it's a bit dull, but so the silver basing, if you're painting chaps up with a breastplate, so it just takes that little bit of time away. It's a green, more subdued. I spend a bit more time in the flesh tones, and that's a brown base. Yeah. So in that guy there, it's his leather type jerkin, hopefully, although it's all different various cloths. Now these guys here, I've yet to spray varnish these. This is with the white undercoat. They're pretty more Swiss looking, but I realised that it hadn't many reds and whites. Reds, whites and blacks. And obviously once these are done, once the project's done, I'll filter them in and see what we can come up with. And hopefully once the flags are attached, they will look quite colourful. That's what we've got there so far. I think just shy of 100 figures since I started this project, and as I say, I'm fairly enthused. Well, that's it, and thanks for watching.